Hello, I'm going to react to the new chapter of Attack on Titan. Thank you to everyone who sent in the comment telling me that the new chapter came out. Now I'm debating like which translation I should go with, the one that you guys sent me or the one on Manga Stream. Well, since I already have like the tabs open, I might as well go with the one from Manga Stream. Well, since I've got nothing more to say, let's start. The new chapter of Attack on Titan, chapter 86, That Day. Okay, so we're having the flashback of Eren's father. I surely hope the first person to hold this book in their hands would be one of my people. Hurry up, Faye. Wait up, big brother. If you don't hurry, we'll miss it. Hold it right there, you two. I told you 1,000 times not to forget your armbands when you leave the house. Grisha, no matter what, don't go outside the walls, understood? This sounds like World War II for some reason, like the thing with the armbands. When I try to think of a proper beginning to this story, memories of that day were the first that came to mind. Got it, Mom. We're off. That day in my childhood, when I came face to face with the brutal reality of this world. Chapter 86, That Day. We're off. Got it, Mom. Is this like equivalent to the Jews? And then they were taken away for experiments and turned into like titans? I don't know. The drawings look really nice though. Be careful, Grisha. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. Sorry. Amazing. How does it fly in the air like that? It's filled with hydrogen, which makes it float. They say its propellers are powered by a battery. Really? Who's riding it? Probably some rich guy. Hey! It's flying away. Must be nice. Would I be able to ride an airship if I get rich one day? Don't be silly. There's no way we could ever get rich. Yeah, but it'd be great, wouldn't it? I wonder what you can see from up there. It's gone. Let's go, Faye, huh? My teacher said the airship's landing site is not too far off. Let's go have a look, huh? But Mom said we can't go outside the walls. Don't worry, just for a minute. What? Hold it, you two. We'll be right back. Oh no, they're gonna find out something they shouldn't. Get out of the way, you rats. What are two filthy-blooded brats like that even loitering around here? Grisha, it's fine, we're used to this, aren't we? See, it's right there on the other side of that river. It's so big. You two are here to see the airship too? Yes. You are from the Liberio ghetto, huh? Show me your exit permit. We don't have it. You went into the city with no permits, huh? Yes. You know what happens to people who do that? Yes. Which will it be, hard labor or physical punishment? Punishment, Grisha. No. You don't want to cause your parents trouble, huh? Yes. I dragged my little sister out here against her will too, so give me her share of punishment too, please. Alright. Brother, one more. Have some mercy, Kruger. Here, I'll take the little girl back first. That was smart, not taking off your armband. And Elden walking outside without their armband means getting sent to paradise, even if it's just a kid, you know. I should be getting back. Wait. You came here to see the airship, haven't you? If you're already here, you might as well have a look before you leave. My little sister wasn't there when I got home. She was found in the river the next day. What did that guy do? Like I've already explained several times, I escorted the girl up to the Liberio ghetto gates. I was busy with work, you see. An elderly child shouldn't be walking into the city streets with no permit in the first place. It looks like your son doesn't fully comprehend your people's current position. Have you properly educated him on the crimes committed by your ancestors? If that's not enough, you should consider putting him on a leash. I knew that man from the Public Security Bureau was lying. Those who were slacking off on the riverside, they were anything but busy. Mother was lost in despair, and father, we thank you for your guidance. We will reprehend our foolish son and re-educate him, so he will not attempt such folly again. Was groveling to these men. I remember feeling pure hatred towards my father and those men. And even more than that, I cursed my own stupidity. 2,000 years ago, our ancestor Ymir Fritz. Oh, that reminds me of the Titan who said in the anime, who said like Ymir Sama or something. He had a contract with the devil of all earth, and in return received incredible power. It was the power of Titans. After her death, Ymir split her soul up into 9 pieces, to be called the 9 Titans, who, with their power, built the Eldian Empire. Eldia destroyed the ancient kingdom of Morley, and became the ruler of this continent. That's when the Dark Ages began. The people of Ymir, who held the power of Titans, declared all other races to be inferior and began their oppression. Wait, so the people in the village, are they people of Ymir? They took their lands and property, even making many races become extinct entirely. The Eldian forced other peoples to bear them children, thus increasing their numbers. This process of ethnic cleansing went on for about 1700 years. But the Eldian Empire grew too arrogant, and did not notice the former kingdom of Morley began to plot against it from within. Eventually, Morley succeeded to bring about civil war, which leads to the weakening of Eldia. Moreover, they were able to take 7 out of the 9 Titans' wool under their control, and 80 years ago, they won that is not known as the Great Titan War. The only place left for King Fritz and his subjects was an island, the island of Paradis. So there they escaped, building 3 layers of walls around them for protection. But they didn't take everyone. A fraction of non-Marleyan Eldians were overlooked and left behind on the mainland. So the Marleyans can kill us all at any time, if they just so please. That is our current position. That's because we are the descendants of the devil. The generous people of Marley spared our lives and even gave us a place to stay. My father was surprisingly talkative for someone whose daughter was just murdered, defending his master's excuses, willingly accusing his own ancestors. He looked like nothing more than a slobbering dog. That man was lying. He didn't want to get in trouble, so he was lying. That man knows something. Be quiet. These walls are thin. That man must have killed. Shut up. I told you, our ancestors committed great atrocities. They believed in eugenics and committed ethnic cleansing. The blood of the devil runs in our veins. Faye and I weren't doing any of that. We were just walking around town. What are you doing? You want me and your mother to be sent to paradise along with you? Is that what you want? All it takes is a rumor that the Yeager family holds a grudge against the Public Security Bureau, and we're all done for. Listen, Grisha, even if we didn't perform any of those crimes ourselves. If you look at it from the victim's historical point of view, that doesn't matter. All we can do is keep on living in this ghetto. Living in this ghetto, in modesty and in silence. I beg you, don't make your father and mother meet the same fate as your sister. He's got a point. Grisha, don't be selfish. Okay. I wonder which of us was in the wrong. Was it me? Was it this world? Got it. It was probably both. Yeah. Grisha as a child reminds me of Eren. Like, he's so headstrong. I was foolish and ignorant, and the world was unfair and mad. I was 18 when I found my path. It was around the time I was about to succeed my father's clinic with complete indifference. How did you get that cross-shaped scar? It's a symbol of my people. Oh, your sister was murdered by a Marleyan officer. We have an informant in the Marley government. That's what he told us. If you join us, the Asian Restoration Movement, and lend us your abilities, I could tell you more. I was trained in medicine and held a deep grudge against the Marley government. Knowing those two facts, this underground anti-government organization, calling themselves the Asian Restoration Movement, came to recruit me. And there I learned the truth of my sister's death and swore that I would show them who the true devils were. Our ancestors weren't in the wrong. In order to make the world right again, we had to bring Eldia power back to power. So, Faye got bit by dogs. Our informant inside the Marley government was known as Owl. Without ever showing us his face, he led the restoration movement. He supplied us with weapons and funding, and also provided some historical documents which present-day Eldians didn't know anything about. Look, this is the truth. Our ancestor Ymir was awakened by the Titan's power, turned wasteland into fertile fields, built roads, erected bridges between mountains, which means what Ymir gave to the people of the world was wealth and riches. She helped the people make this land bountiful and advanced. I knew it. Everything they taught us in school were lies devised by the Marley government to help further their own agendas. That's right. Even if there are those foolish enough to believe them, us, the true Elden people, will never be deceived. Good job on reading this ancient language, Grisha. Actually, I still can't decipher most of it. Then how did you read the truth? You can tell that right away, can't you? Because I have faith in our mother Ymir. We are the chosen people, the children of God, the people of Ymir. Comrades, Owl sent us someone. Nice to meet you all. It is truly an honor to meet so many of our shared cause, to share our cause. My name is Dina Fritz. I am a descendant of the royal family. I was being led by fate, and I entrusted myself completely to its hands. When everyone was making their escape to the island in the closing years of the Great Titan War, there was one branch of the royal family that refused to leave and stayed on the mainland. From the descendants of that family, she alone was still alive. Her family never gave up hope and was always waiting for Eldia to race back to power. They were hiding along with information held by the royal family regarding the Titans in the ghetto. The information she was bringing to the restoration movement was invaluable to our path to victory. There's no doubt about it. I compared it with the information Owl was leaking us from the Marley government, and the answer is clear. The key to the revival of the Eldian people is the power of the original Titan, carried into the walls by King Fritz. The original Titan can control and manipulate all other Titans. If we could just get that power, we could rise again, strike Marley, and destroy them. But if King Fritz has such incredible power at his disposal, why would he turn back and retreat to the island? That's because he refused to fight. From the start, The Great Titan War began when the 145th king inherited the original Titan's power. Even before that, there was a long period of turmoil between different clans that tore the 8 Titans apart. Still, the royal family was able to preserve balance in Eldia and present the power of the original Titan. But the 145th king failed to uphold this duty and moved the capital to a distant island. My family refused to compromise on the matter and became separated from the rest. These miserable times, these hardships that we endure, all started because the king turned his back on us. Let us fight. What needs to be done is clear and crystal. We'll take back the original Titan's power from the king who abandoned us and went hiding behind his walls, and offer back the power of the original Titan to the true royal family that stays on the mainland for the Eldian family. My comrades, let us bring down Marley, set right the lies of history, bring back the Eldian pride. My comrades, we will fight until the day that the Eldian family is born again. What the fuck? We got married the year after. What the hell? And we're blessed with a son. Okay, what's going on? His name is Zeke. Zeke? Royal blood runs through his veins. Surely this child will lead us to victory. Oh no. I was just saying about it before, like the picture that was shown at the end of like the previous chapter. I was saying that it would be like messed up if the guy standing behind the sofa was Grisha. And it actually is Grisha. Oh, damn it. I wonder what Eren would think. Along with the times, people change. While the world was developing in a rapid pace, the Eldian restoration movement was reaching its turning point. Listen up, people of Eldia. We, the Marley government, shall recruit Marley soldiers from amongst the cursed people of Ymir. We have received word from the devil King Fritz, who escaped to the island of Paradise, that Eldia will soon dominate the world, and once again reign over the continent with terror and fear. We must crush these evil ambitions. We must prepare in advance, and carefully choose the soldiers from the various ghettos scattered around the continent. Those eligible to be chosen are girls and boys of good health and of age from 5 to 7. However, only unselected will be chosen. That is because they must be worthy vessels to inherit the power of the 7 Titans, which are currently under the Marley government's control. The selected few to be chosen will be given the honorary Marleyans, the title of honorary Marleyans, and we guarantee their freedom in this country. Eldians, this is your chance to show us your loyalty. What is the meaning of this? No, it is hard to believe. Did King first declare war? What in the world? It's here, a message from Owl. Let me read it. The Marley government is making a move because they want to gain advantage in the upcoming era, in which a struggle of resources is expected to begin. As you all know, military technology advanced remarkably in recent years. A day is near where the power of the 7 Titans, which makes modern-day Marley a world leader, will become obsolete. For an era in which military power backed by fool will set the score is about to begin. When preparing for such an era, one can no longer afford to ignore Paradise Island, said to be a treasure trove of fossilized fool. But taking over Paradise Island at this time would not be an easy task. Although not a word was heard of King Fritz since he closed himself within his walls. 80 years ago he left a falling message behind. Ew. If you ever disturb us again, the millions of titans standing dormant within our walls will lay waste to the entire earth. While this threat still stands, no matter how many people you have, attacking from the front would be impossible, which means the Morley government's objective is the same as ours, to get inside the walls without provoking King Fritz. And retake the power of the original Titan. What? So is King Fritz the king that is actually inside the walls right now? Or is he from the village? What's going on? I'm so confused. What do we do at this rate? Our plan will. In a few years, Marley will have the power in their hands. If that happens, it's all over. Eldia will never see the light of day again. No, they're still away. We have Zeke become one of the Marley soldiers, and trusting my son within the Elden people's hope, I sent him to swear an oath of loyalty to the enemy and become a Marley soldier. By doing so, I was being no less a fool than I was that day in my childhood. Around the time my son turned 7, he betrayed both me and my wife to the Marley government. All of the members of the Elden Restoration movement were sent to Paradise, to roam the island of Paradise as man-eating titans for the rest of eternity. Eldens eating their fellow Eldens, the beginning of the most terrible tragedies. To be continued. Grisha, you dumbass. So, Grisha and his, movement got turned into, titans who can't turn back into humans, who were sent to the island, which Eren and everyone is currently residing. But they were sent there as the people outside, as the titans outside the walls. And the king right now is inside the walls, or is he in the village? No, I think the people in the village, is the people in the village the Marley government? Because they said that the people, the Marley government currently has the power of the titans that can control other titans. No, wait, the king has the power that can control other titans. So the king is the beast titan? But if the king's the beast titan, then why is he outside the walls? Because the king's supposed to be inside the walls, right? But the king, okay, I know King Fritz and King from the race family, they're different people. So did one of them drag the other out? I don't know. Am I missing something? I don't know. But anyways, this is it for my reaction. Sorry if I didn't react too much. I just had a lot to think about because of all this information dump. But this was really interesting. And I wonder what's going to happen next and what Eren and Levi and Mikasa and the Survey Corps is going to do with this information. And this Zeke person, ugh, so stupid. Grisha is a stupid one. How can you think a kid who doesn't know anything can be loyal to you? It's 7 years old. And the fact that he married this person, Dina Fritz, and then he married Carla. I wonder what Eren's thinking. Anyways, this is it for my reaction. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.